Yes, sir, we can start.
Yeah, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Vinod Pandawat, Chairman, attending this meeting through video conference from my office at Mumbai. Rakesh, you hear me? Are you able to hear me, Rakesh?
Yes, sir, we are able to hear you.
It gives me a great pleasure to welcome you to the 16th annual general meeting of your company, which is being held by video conferencing as per the circulars issued by Ministry of Corporate Affairs and Security Exchange Board of India, SEBI. The company had sent notice of AGM and link of annual report to only those members whose email address are registered with the company depositories or who have registered their email ID with the company registrar and transfer agent. No physical copies of the annual report were sent to members except to those members who had requested for a physical copy of the annual report for FY22. I now request Rakesh Nanwani, Company Secretary, to provide general instruction to the members regarding participation in the meeting.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, shareholders. I am Rakesh Nanwani, Company Secretary of the company. I am attending this AGM of the company from Nagpur. I would now take you through procedural and technical aspects relating to attending this meeting. All the members who have joined this meeting are by default placed on mute mode by the host to avoid any disturbance or inconvenience arising from the background noise to ensure smooth and seamless conduct of the meeting proceedings. Once the question and answer session commences, we will announce names of shareholders who have registered themselves as speaker shareholders one by one. Only the audio of the speaker shareholder will thereafter be unmuted by the host. To start speaking, the shareholder is requested to click the video on button only once and wait till the video is on. If shareholder is not able to join through video for any reason, the shareholder can speak through audio mode. While speaking, we would request the speaker to use earphones so that he or she is clearly audible, minimize any noise in the background, ensure that Wi-Fi is not connected to any other devices, no other background application are running, and there is proper light to have a good video experience. If we observe if there is a connectivity problem at the speaker shareholders end, we would invite the next speaker to join. Once the connectivity improves, the speaker shareholder may be invited again to speak once the shareholders who have registered complete their turn. We would request the shareholders to be slow but loud while asking their questions so as to capture them correctly. We would like to request the shareholders to limit their speech to 3 minutes. During the AGM, if any member faces any technical issue, he may contact the helpline numbers mentioned in the notice of the AGM at instruction number 3 on page number 10 of the annual report. The statutory registers as required under the provisions of Companies Act 2013 are made available electronically for inspection by the members during the AGM to members who have requested for inspection. A live streaming of this meeting is also being webcasted on NSDL's website. The company has received one representation under Section 113 of the Companies Act 2013 covering 47,80,845 equity shares representing 73.56% of the paid up equity share capital of the company. In compliance with the provisions of Section 108 of the Companies Act 2013 and Rule 20 of Companies Management and Administration Rules 2014 as amended and Regulation 44 of the SEBI LODR, the company had provided e-voting facility to the members of the company in respect of the businesses to be transacted at the annual general meeting. The remote e-voting period commenced at 9 a.m. on Monday, September 26, 2022, and ended at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, September 28, 2022. Those members participating in the AGM through VC facility and who have not cast their vote by remote voting shall be able to exercise their vote to right through e-voting system during the AGM. Members may go to the voting page of NSDL e-voting website and cast their votes while at the same time watch proceedings of the meeting. I now request Mr. Vinod Bhandawar, Chairman, to take forward the proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you, Rakesh.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Nikhil Bhatia, our respected independent director of the company, has advised his inability to attend the annual general meeting. I'm sure you know you would have met all the board members earlier. I would now request Mr. Patil to introduce himself.
Patil, sir, you are on mute.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, we can
Good
hear
afternoon,
you.
everyone. I am Ramesh R. Patil. I am CNMD of the Goka Textile Limited, and I am presently attending this meeting from my conference rooms at Goka Falls, along with Mr. Vipin Sharma, our CFO. Thank you.
Mr. Prasad? Prasad sir.
I'm DG Prasad.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Independent Director and Chairman of the Audit Committee, participating in the meeting from my residence in Hyderabad. Welcome all of you to the AGM.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Prasad, for joining this meeting. Kapadia sir?
Yes, sir.
Kapadia, sir.
Kapadia sir?
Yeah, some problem connecting.
So
We can hear you, sir, now. We can hear you, sir.
Yeah, I'm Pradeep Kapadia, independent director of the company. I'm participating in this meeting from my office in Mumbai.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Kapadia sir. Tripti, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tripti Navani, non-executive, non-independent director of the company. I'm attending this meeting from my office at Mumbai. Thank you and welcome all.
Vipan.
Good afternoon. I am Vipin Sharma, CFO of the company, and I am attending this meeting from the company's office at Goka Falls. Thank you very much.
Thank you all for the introduction. Representatives from Bartley Boy and Purohit, chartered accountants, statutory auditors of your company, and KDSH Associates LLP, secretarial auditors, are also attending this meeting through video conference. I've been told that the quorum is present,
Yes, sir.
and I now call the meeting to the order. As you are all aware, Mr. Palanji Sapurji Mistry, a former director of the company, passed away on June 28, 2022. And our beloved Mr. Cyrus Mistry, a former director of the company, passed away in an unfortunate incident on September 4, 2022. Their passing away is a big loss to the group and also industry and the country at large. I would request all of you to observe a minute's silence in memory of late Mr. Palanji Mistry and late Mr. Cyrus Mistry. The requisite quorum being present, I call the meeting to order, and with your permission, I take the notice dated August 10, 2022, conveying the 16th annual general meeting along with the explanatory statement as read. There are no qualification report on standalone and also on the consolidated financial statements, hence they are not required to be read. The secretarial audit report also does not have any qualification, reservation, or adverse remark. The consolidated financial statements for the FY 2021-22 of the company and its subsidiary companies, together with the auditor's report there, thereon, form parts of the annual report mailed to you. The audited financial results of the company for the financial year ended March 31, 2022 were approved and submitted to Bombay Stock Exchange on May 26, 2022. Your company's standalone and consolidated financial results for June 22 quarter were announced and submitted to Bombay Stock Exchange company's website on August 10, 2022. I am sure you would have kindly spared some time to pursue through them. Director's report, which is part of the annual report, sets out the detailed analysis of the results of the operations, financial conditions, opportunities, and future plans and the challenges ahead. I therefore do not intend to repeat these. However, I'd like to specifically mention some of the following points. Your company is engaged in the manufacturing and selling of cotton and braid and dyed yarn and knitted garments. The Indian textile industry is one of the largest in the world, with large unmatched raw material base and manufacturing strength across the value chain. Indian textiles and clothing industries and textile sector make for 12% of the nation's export revenue, 7% of the industry value addition production, and 5% of the nation's GDP. India has a share of 4% of the global trade in textile and apparel. The industry is significant from the standpoint of view of employment as well. It provides both direct and indirect work and a source of income for lakhs of people. One of the most significant cash crop contributes cotton contributes to around 25% of the world's total fiber production. The percentage of cotton in the raw material consumed by the Indian textile industry is around 60%. India is one of the largest producer and user and exporter of cotton. The government of India declared minimum support price MSP for medium staple and long term cotton in order to support the cotton sector. The cotton production in the cotton season of FY 2020 and 21 was 352 lakh bales, and in 21-22 season the same is estimated to be 350 lakh bales. Due to prolonged rains, the supply of good quality cotton was short throughout the year, resulted into significant higher prices since the beginning of the cotton season, and further spiked hike in the coming months. The season's cotton price has recorded highest in the history of textile industries. The yarn industry did not respond with increase in the cotton price, due to which it affected the yarn pricing. Further, the availability of the cotton was scarce, which resulted in the reduction in machinery utilization. Hope there may be improvement when the new cotton crop starts in the month of November 22. Most of the spinning mills across the country were forced to reduce their capacity utilization to reduce the losses, and most of the mills have shifted from cotton fibers to man-made fibers as an alternative. The company has also reduced its utilization because of non-availability of good quality cotton and its exorbitant prices, and further also planning to run on fibers other than cotton. Due to financial constraint, part of the spindle capacities unfortunately could not be utilized, and the company had to resort to job work spinning production. Any significant damage to cotton crops in India or overseas due to natural calamities may severe price, supply, distribution, and create uncertainty in the industry. The Indian textile industry is still a large labor-intensive one, unlike other countries where a large part of the process is automated. This dependency on labor market makes the sector vulnerable to the cost of rising wages. The company has established cotton linen viscose blend The company established and set quality production of linens and viscose blend, 100% bamboo blends for yarn manufacturing and various fabrics and garments in bamboo products are well accepted in the market. Looking into demand, the company is exploring to increase the productivity. The knitwear division is developing the woven garment segment. The major production is bamboo towels, shawls, blankets, cotton bed sheets. Further new production has been developed like kids and men's bottom wear, canvas, school bag, etc. The company has entered into e-commerce business of online garment sales, and it's getting good response for various knitted woven garments and home textile production through their websites http://gokaktrends.com. I would urge each one of you who are participating in the meeting to also visit this website. On a concerted basis, revenue for FY 21-22 was rupees 13,017 lakhs as against rupees 11,325 lakhs in the previous year. Concerted loss for the year 21-22 was rupees 3,114 lakhs as compared to 3,831 lakhs in the previous year. On standalone basis, revenue for FY 21 was rupees 12411 lakhs as against 109007 lakhs in the previous year. Standalone loss for the FY 21-2 was 3230 lakhs as compared to 3712 lakhs in the previous year. As stated by the statutory auditors in the report, financial statement has been prepared on a going concern basis. During the year FY 21-22, Coker Power Energy Limited, subsidiary company of your company, has recorded a gross income of rupees 1255 lakhs and a net loss for the year of minus 140 lakhs during the year 2019 and 20 due to unprecedented flood on August 7, 2019. Machineries were damaged and the floods in the year 1990, 19 and 20 are in operation and servicing them. About 272 lakh units were generated in FY 21-22 against 305 lakhs units in the previous year. During the year under review, Unit 8 DJ Madam Powerhouse developed technical stack which was under correction. The machine started operations in May 22. Now I propose the resolution mentioned in the notice of the AGM. Resolution 1 is to adopt the standalone and consolidated financials for the year ended 31st March 2022, along with the report of the Board of Directors and the auditors thereon. Chairman, I now request our respected independent director, Mr. Pradeep Katpadia, to chair the meeting for the next item on the agenda, since it concerns my reappointment.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We move on to item number 2. This is item number 2 is a resolution for reappointment of Mr. Vipin Bandawar as a director of the company. May I have a proposer, please? And
Rakesh, you're in mute. Rakesh, you're in mute.
Sir, as this is the online meeting, we can go ahead. We can move ahead.
okay, this
Yeah.
resolution number 2 is proposed.
Okay.
I
Thank you.
to Mr. Vinod Dandal.
I second it.
Thank you, Kapadia sir. Thank you. Resolution number 3 is reappointment of Bharti Boy and Prohit, chartered accountants, as statutory editors of the company. Resolution number 4, ratification of remuneration of cost writers for the financial year FY 22 and 23. Resolution number 5, reappointment of Mr. Ramesh R. Patil as Chief Executive Officer and MD of the company. I thank the shareholders for attending the meeting and their continued support, and authorizing the company secretary to accept and countersign the scrutinizer report and declare consolidated voting results on receipt of the scrutinizer's report. I now request Mr. Rakesh M. Nanwal to conduct the voting and also conclude the meeting.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Mr. Kiran Desai, designated partner, KDSH and Associates LLP, company secretaries, have been appointed as the scrutinizer for this meeting. The e-voting facility will remain open till 15 minutes after the conclusion of the meeting to enable shareholders to cast their vote. As this AGM is being held through video conferencing, the resolutions have already been put to e-voting, and therefore no proposing and seconding of resolutions will happen. I request members to cast their votes if they have not already casted their votes. The results would be announced within 48 hours of the conclusion of this meeting, and the same would be intimated to the BSA Limited and will also be uploaded on the company's website and the website of NSDL. Thank you. With this, the meeting is concluded.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
everybody.
you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.